Hello all, this is Manjusha Bhosle from KK Polytechnic Nashik. Today we will see how to use VI editor in Linux. VI editor is one of the editor where we can modify the content of file. It is like a notepad or wordpad, but we cannot compare it with the Word or any another text editor where you can format the text. It is a simple text editor and that you can use on Linux operating system. Today also I am using Linux Red Hat and that I have accessed on Windows operating system. So we have to execute all the VI editor commands, and the objectives of this video is to open a new or existing file in VI editor and to use various modes of VI editor, that is insert mode, command mode and execute mode. So let us start with the VI editor. I have already accessed Linux terminal, that is bash shell, on my Windows operating system using putty interface, and I have logged in with my own user, that is MPB. So let us start with the VI editor. Now here you can see that I have got $prompt where I can execute my commands. To start VI editor we have to use one command, and that is VI. Now here two cases are there. First, you can specify the existing file. That file will be opened in the VI editor with its all contents that are previously inserted in the file, and second case is you can directly give the new file name where new file will be opened and you will get all the empty lines. So suppose here if I put file 1 and if I press enter, then I am getting all its contents, and at the bottom I can see the name of file, line number, character count, date and all the other information. Now I am again pressing escape button :X and press enter, which is used to save the file and quit the file from VI editor. Now second case I am using here, that is VI and new file name. So suppose my new file name is kkwp0078, press enter, and this is I got as a new file with all empty lines. At the bottom you can see in square bracket new file is specified. Now if I try to enter something into the file, for example kk etc etc, it is not happening here because still we are not in insert mode, and to go into insert mode we have total 6 keys. I am listing all the keys: small I, capital I, small a, capital A, small o, capital O. Small I, insert the text before the current cursor location. So if I press small I, then here you can observe at the bottom you will get the text insert. That means you are in an insert mode and you can write anything in the file. For example, if I write this is OSY practical, like this. Now if you want to come out of this insert mode, then I can press escape. So at the bottom the insert text is disappear, and then again if you want to go into insert mode by using another key, you can again press suppose capital I. Again now when you press capital I, your cursor moves to the beginning of the current line, and from there you can start writing the text. For example, hello and welcome to the Linux. I am once again showing you that if my cursor is here and if I press escape and capital I, my cursor moves to the beginning of the line, and there you can start writing the text. Now suppose if I press small a, I am pressing escape and small a, that will move my cursor one character forward, and from there I can start writing the text. Suppose my cursor is in between the line, and if I press escape and capital A, my cursor will be moved at the end of the line, and from there I can start the writing the text. Then if my cursor is in between the line on any line, and if I press escape and small o, then it will create a new line for the entry below the cursor location, and from there you can start writing the text. For example, here I can write this is VI editor, like this. Now again, if my cursor is in between the line and if I press escape and capital O, then the new line will be created above the cursor location, and from there you can start writing the text. For example, I am writing here, now use VI editor, like this. So these all keys are used to go into insert mode, and there you can start writing the text inside the file. Now this is all done with the insert mode. The next types of keys are mouse cursor movement keys. There are 4 keys that you can use to move your cursor. First key is K. Now I am pressing here escape so that you will come out of the insert mode. Then press small k. Now here you can observe K will move your cursor. See, K, your cursor will move up one line. If you press J, it will move cursor down one line. H will move your cursor at left side by one character, and L will move your cursor at the right by one character. So K, J, H, L are the 4 keys to move the cursor up, down, left and right. So these are cursor movement keys. Now we will see what are different keys for deleting character, line or word, and what are different types of deletions. Now first key is X, which will delete the character under the cursor location. Suppose if I press X, my cursor is on P, and if I press X, then P will be deleted. If I press capital X, now my cursor is on R, and if I press capital X, then the character before the cursor location will be deleted. If I press capital D, then it deletes the line from the cursor position. At the end of the line, it will delete whole line. If I press small dd, that is small d twice, then it will delete whole line. These are different deleting characters keys. Once again, I will summarize this. Small x deletes the character under the cursor location. Capital X deletes the character before the cursor location. Capital D deletes from the cursor position to the end of the current line, and DD will deletes the line the cursor is on. If I press 3 DD, then 3 lines will be deleted, but your cursor should be on the line, and below that 2 lines should be there. Now this is all about deletion. Now the next part is how to replace a character or a line or a word. So first key is R. If I press small r, then it will just replace the character under the cursor. Suppose my cursor is on T, and when I press R and if I press now K, the T will be replaced by K, and if I write J, then there is nothing happening. Now if I press capital R, now my cursor is on K, and if I press capital R, at the bottom you can see replace, and if I write KKWP, then you can see that each character under the cursor will be replaced by the typed cursor. Now the next is small s. Small s replaces the current character with the character you type. Suppose here I press escape and small s, and if I write something like J, so one character will be replaced by multiple characters you type. So when you do this, that is when you press small s, it will go into insert mode, replacing the single character. And now the last key for replacement is capital S. So I am pressing S to come out of this mode, and then when I press capital S. Now see, my cursor is on capital E, and if I press capital S, then whole line will be deleted, and there you can start typing anything. So in summary, we have 4 keys to replace the characters, words or lines: small r, capital R, small s, capital S. Now the next part is how to copy and paste lines. Now as I am in an insert mode, I need to press escape, and when I press small yy, y stands for yanking, yanking means copying. When I press yy, my one line will be copied, and wherever I want to paste it, I will move my cursor there and I will just press P. So P will paste the whole line. Now suppose I want to copy 2 lines, then 2 yy, and whenever I will move my cursor, for example here, suppose press escape and press P, 2 lines will be copied. So yy copies the current line and P paste the line copied. At a time you can copy multiple lines. Now this is all about copy and paste. The next part is how to search a pattern inside the file. So for that you need to use backslash and question mark. Backslash searches the forward in the file, and question mark command searches backward in the file. So suppose I want to find this AND word, I will press escape, backslash, and suppose AND and press enter, and will be highlighted. So this is how you can find a pattern inside the file. Now the next thing is, what if I want to execute any another command even if I am in a VI editor? So for that, press escape, colon, exclamation and your command. Suppose my command is cal, and press enter. So you will get the output of your command, and when you press enter you will be again in the VI editor, and when you press I, you will be in a insert mode to write any text in the file. This is how you can execute a command even if you are in a VI editor. Now the next part is how to set abbreviation. Now to set the abbreviation you need to press escape, colon, then colon, ABBR. First of all you have to write abbreviation. Suppose KKWP is the abbreviation, and I want to set it like KK Wagh Polytechnic Nashik, and press enter. Now KKWP is set as KK Wagh Polytechnic Nashik. So whenever you go in insert mode and whenever you type KKWP, if you press enter or if you give space bar, then that will be replaced by the full form of that abbreviation. This is how you can set the abbreviation. The next part is, what if I want to set numbering to each line in the file? So for that, press escape, colon, set NU and press enter. It will specify line numbers to all the lines. If you want to discard all line numbers, then press escape, colon, set no NU and press enter. The lines will be discarded, line number will be discarded. If I want to set auto indentation, for example, if I go in insert mode and if I move this KK Wagh Polytechnic by pressing tab, 2 tabs, and when I go to the end and when I press enter, my cursor comes to the beginning of line, so it is not giving me proper indentation. So to set that indentation, press escape, colon, set AI auto indentation and press escape. So whenever you go into insert mode and whenever you go on particular line, go to the end of line, and when you press enter, your cursor automatically comes below the line indented by pressing the tab key. Then we will see how to save the file. There are so many options. you can save the file and remain in editing mode. You can save the file and quits from editing mode. You can save and quit. You can quit VI editor when no changes are made. You can quit the VI editor cancelling all the changes, and you can also escape to the Unix shell. Now first of all we will see how to save the file and will be in a VI editor. Press escape, colon and W and press enter. Now your file is saved and you are in a VI editor. At the bottom you can see that it is written. Now if you want to save the file and come out of the VI editor, then press escape, colon and W, Q. Now W stands for write and Q stands for quit. For same thing you can use X also. When you press enter, you will be out of the VI editor, you will get $prompt, but your file is saved. Again I am going to the VI editor, press insert mode so that you can write something. Suppose I want to just quit from VI editor without saving the changes which are not made in the file. So press escape, colon and Q and press enter. You will be out of VI editor. Again, if you want to cancel all the changes, for example, if you go in insert mode and if I write here hello and I don't want to save this hello, then press escape, colon and then Q and exclamation. Now you can see hello is written, but when you come out of the VI editor and when again you go, hello is not saved because you are using Q exclamation. And you can also escape to the Unix shell. Press escape, colon sh and press enter. You will be out of the VI editor on the shell. So these are different options for saving the file with changes, without changes, or cancelling the changes. Now this is all about VI editor. We have seen in summary the keys to move the cursor up, down, left and right. Then the keys to go in insert mode, small I, small a, capital A, small o, capital O. Then we have seen how to delete a character or a line or a word, X, capital X, small d and dd. Then we have seen replacement keys, small r, capital R, S, capital S. Then we have seen how to copy and paste. So YY stands for copying and P stands for paste. Then we have seen how to search a pattern. Then we have seen how to execute a command without leaving VI editor. Then how to set abbreviation for particular abbreviation. Then how to set numbering to the lines, how to make auto indentation, how to discard numbering of the lines, and finally we have seen how to save the file with changes and without changes. I hope you all have understood all these things. Thank you all.